You are live.
I am live. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Come on in. Let me know you're here. Ooh. Come on in. I'm just dovetailing away. Hi, Rosa from San Antonio, Texas. Hi, Deanne. Hi, Lori. Forgot to dovetail my ribbons. Actually, I forgot to even measure them. My mom called me right before I went live. How's everybody tonight? Why does that say show? Hi, Stacy. Click the show.
Don't worry about it. It's gone.
Whoop whoop. Don't you be worried about it. Alright. He just did. Being rotten. Let's see. What are we going to matchy here? How is everybody tonight? Oh, we're going to do an oval wreath form. I'm going to do those. I haven't done too many of these. They have 2 wires, but yet only 1 set of ties. If it doesn't get full enough, we'll make our own set. I use these. I made a double door set here a while back.
Probably should have poofed that.
I'm not poofing it. You poof it.
No.
He doesn't like to do poofs. Here's our sign. It's fall, y'all. This is part of... Where did I get that? This? Sims Pottery. Hi, Roz. This is part of the Sign of the Month Club. This is what everybody got this month. So, this one is not on our website other than for Sign of the Month. You have to be a Sign of the Month Club member to be able to get that sign. You've never used one of these, Deanne? I have only, of all the lives that I have watched of everybody, I've only ever watched May. She used it. Alrighty, so we're going to do... Oh, get this. I seen this, I had Floyd print me a sign, and then I was picking out mesh. See this pumpkin right here? How colorful it is? That matches perfectly. Hi, Diana. And this is it's a poly burlap window mesh. Or basket weave, sorry, basket weave.
No, if it's poly burlap, it's called check.
Sorry. Where's my little thingy?
I don't know, but Facebook is not letting me share your live at all. Keep getting an error.
Facebook, I think they're like wanting to.
If y'all would be so kind as to spread the love, because Facebook is not loving me right now and not letting me sprinkle anything.
Maybe he was mean.
I curse Facebook every day.
Hi, Stacy. Hi, Mitch. You're so happy to learn something new? Well, we're going to do a lot of the same techniques that we've always done, but it's just going to be on an oval wreath. I did get these at Sims Pottery. It's been a while since I've ordered them, though.
We're about due.
Yeah, we're about due to get some more. When It's let me on my phone. When I order some of the stuff, I order stuff for the girls in the private group. I have Backroom Glitter Gang private group. So that's one of the perks of being in the group is they'll get stuff that I order or be able to get it. Yep, it's sure. Bad. Thank you, Stacy. You thought I did what on purpose? Hey, Linda.
It's not letting me. I got nothing.
It's alright, I'm doing it. I got it. I got it. Toyota. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's oval, so you could do it this way. Thank you, Dan. Or this way. So it's 10 ties, and they're like really thin, which I don't like the big thick ones anyway. So it's just as well. I still want to find. Here it is. Nope, that's the fabric. Nope, that's that. I'm gonna find it. Ah, Floyd wins. It's poly burlap check mesh.
Yes. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while.
Once a month, maybe.
Not even that often.
All right, go ahead and switch cameras on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So these are cut. This is a navy blue and white fabric mesh.
Might help if we move the camera.
It's still pointing way up.
It's still from
when I did the grapevine the other day. Hi, Linda. How are you?
Give everybody a headache here.
Yep. If you get dizzy, look away.
The little.
Hi, Christy.
It ends at the little ovals on your mat there. You see them?
What, here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here. Yeah. Used to, I always migrated down this way, and now I migrate this way. So our mesh is cut at 30 inches, and we're going to do a woodland ruffle. And then, Mighty Mouth. Hi, Sandy. We have the check mesh and all that little different colors that matches that pumpkin like to a T. And then we've got some rolls in the orange. It's an orange deco mesh, and this is a denim blue fabric mesh. And I used my impulse sealer to do the check mesh. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Lori. And then I went ahead and used it on the fabric, and it really does work. I thought it wouldn't work on fabric, and it does. That's what everybody said that it did, but I didn't believe them.
Did you do the check mesh properly on the...
Yeah, up the middle thingy.
You're not supposed to go in the windows.
No.
Well, remember when you know who tried that and made a mess on his live.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. Hi,
Thank
Ellen.
Thank you. I know, isn't it so different? I'll have to look where I got it. But I had got it to do like a summer flower wreath with the petals. The sign, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so perfect.
Yeah, summer turned into fall real quick.
It did.
So here we are.
I have more mesh than I know what to do with for it. Thank you, Ellen. That I really know what to do with for. I got pink and lavenders, and they just went up top today. I was off work, and...
Did you order our Unique and a Creek boards? I can tell by the look on her face that the answer is no.
I didn't. I wasn't on my computer all day.
Well, I thought you were ordering them the other night.
I squirreled.
Fair enough.
We say that at work. If somebody forgets to do something, I'm like, ah, they squirreled. It's really easy to do around our house. So it's a little weird, but it's still cute. You can do it up this way or down. I always make it with the roll curls up. Just always the way that I have done it. And these little ties are so long, we will not have a problem with them coming undone.
Carol said she spread into her second spare bedroom with mesh and ribbon. Sounds a lot like here.
I only have some totes sitting in the kids' room next door. So like when they come over, I put the lids on, stack them up, shove them in here.
And we won't discuss the fact that we also have I don't even know how big the storage unit is that has
10 by 20.
10 by 20?
A 10 by 20 storage unit.
For just the business.
For just the business. So on Christy's live today, because her and Greg were discussing where all her stuff was in her house, because she went into one of the bedrooms, but it's in the living room, and it's in the bedroom, and it's in the garage. I can relate. See, it's not in his room, because his room is a sign room, and it's glitter-free. It's not in my son's room, and it's not in the bathroom. There's nothing in our bathroom. There's stuff in the dining room is the lighting. The living room has stuff all over it. I won't lie.
And
Hi, Karen. And what?
And the living room.
I said the living room.
Oh. Trying to answer a customer.
Sorry.
I didn't catch that.
So we're going to alternate these two. So we put the blue and the white on top. So we'll put the blue and the white on the bottom on the next one. I did cut those at 30 inches. And then here is our ribbon. Gotta put some orange in there for the pumpkins. I gotta pick a pumpkin. I like pumpkins and sunflowers together. I have to get some more pumpkins. I'm almost out of pumpkins for the realistic looking ones. I got those little velvet ones all day, but they go quick when you use quite a few in a wreath. Everybody needs to get their fall stuff back out. Thank you, Carol. Put those down there. They're a little bit in my way. So we can see what's going on here. This will not be one that's probably full in the middle, which I normally like. We'll see how it goes. I've got a little bit extra of this check mesh. It's got it's got hot fuchsia, red, purple, light blue, orange, and lime green poly in it. I was going for something a little different. Of course, you got, you match your stuff in your sign. And it doesn't it's weird. It's kind of I don't know. Because there's so much of it. I think it's going to look neat. Okay. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Vincent. How's it going? Keep spreading. I haven't made no glitter mill for a while. I think Facebook's doing something funky with our lives, because even, like Damon and Katie and, a lot of them, sometimes they don't have very many people for what they're used to. Kieran, no, this one is not. So you have to be part of the Sign of the Month Club to be able to get that sign. You do, however, have access to all the previous months. We started in January of this year. So you do, if you do join, say you join Sign of the Month Club this month, you do have access to be able to buy all the exclusive signs from the previous months. You just have to be an active member. Dorothy, I got it from Sims Pottery. It is a wholesaler, and you do have to have a vendor's license. It's still open, Kieran. He decided to leave it open.
Well, hi, Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn.
From Nebraska.
Nebraska. I don't think what part of the United States matters anymore because I think everybody's getting rain. Rain, rain, rain. I guess it rained today. I didn't even know it. Well, Stacy, next time I order, since you're part of the glitter gang, I do order, when I order stuff, I do order stuff for my girls. I can say girls right now because I don't have no guys in there. I spent today trying to rearrange my craft room, and I had some fabric balls to finish up. Hi, Linda Ames. Hi, Sharon. So I couldn't go out with any of my storage, so I went up.
A little bit.
I got 9-foot ceiling, so I had a little bit of room to go up. Actually, it worked out really well. I got, you know, the L brackets for shelves. I got the ones that are really, really wide. They're probably for, I'd say maybe an 18-inch shelf.
I think I like those way better than extending the pegboard on it.
Told you. So I just hung some way up top, and I moved my stuff like my heart wreaths and my squares and some stuff that I don't normally use a lot. You don't have no rain, Midge? Oh. And you're on, Ellen, you're on a tornado watch. Wow. I tell you what, weather has just been so wacky. I don't know, but I'm going to have to look up this Trek mesh because I am liking it a lot.
I want some for flower wreaths too.
Oops, he didn't use it, so I did. And that's what he tells me.
Something like that.
Wow. We are not in a drought. Pretty soon it's going to start flooding. It's not, you know, like the basket weave mesh. It's not light like those. It's kind of, it's heavy duty mesh. But I went really long with the cuts of the mesh so it would fill up. $29 did use the boat.
Carol, we don't use a whole lot of work wreath forms.
I make mine. I just use pipe cleaners and Dollar Tree wreath forms.
Usually.
But like, you know, this is a work form just because it's oval, and I've never seen any oval non-work wreath forms. This is the only oval one I've ever seen.
It all fell on the floor.
I see that. Even when I've been making wreaths for a little over a year, I didn't buy I actually don't like them. Number one, they're elevated, so it makes a big thicker wreath. I don't personally like it. And then also the thick ties that are on it, I always cut my ties or fold them under, and those are so thick I just don't like them. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, I've always made my own. I've made my own so much that I have a template. I just used foam board, and then I got them real nice and perfect and put the little dots. I just put a little clip on there when I put the frame on there. I got one for the 8-inch for the candy cane. Oh, cool, Linda. If you just copy the URL, the HTTP, just copy that and send it in a text or a message. Yeah, I've had that for probably a good 6 to 8 months, everybody's like, where'd you get that? I'm like, I made it. It makes doing them so much faster.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah, Linda, if you would be so kind to send us that link to a message, I will be more than happy to post that on our Facebook page, because
it's been a hot topic lately.
It's been a hot topic lately, and I don't know these people personally, but we're acquaintances on Facebook and YouTube. A guy that I follow on YouTube, a really close friend of his, got busted.
Hi, Ricky.
And lost everything he owns because he was selling trademark T-shirts.
Yeah, Carol. April was a year making wreaths. June was a year doing lives.
Ricky, what is up, buddy?
Ricky. I have a supervisor, one of my front end team leads at Walmart is named Ricky, and I always go, Ricky, you're so fine. They're like, you're not allowed to say that at work. And I'm like, oh, jeez. Hi, Tracy. Always just make sure that they're not overlapping, kind of fluff them up. Carol, I was scared. I'm not a scaredy person. I'm just outgoing and talk. But my first live, I was physically ill. I was like, I went to work that day. I was sick to my stomach. For those of you who know Angela, she came on my very first live and spread the boat, float the boat for me, so I didn't have to do it. I was physically ill. I'm like, everything had to be perfect. I had to have everything laid out, so I couldn't go off camera or nothing. And now I'm like, he's like, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'm still cutting ribbons. Thanks, Carol. You know, and what I suggest to people that maybe want to go live but are scared, you can go live and not even show your face. You can just show your work area. If anybody watches May, you never see her. Never see her. Hi, Dawn.
You can see her on YouTube.
Do you?
I think.
No.
Maybe I'm not thinking of the right person.
You're thinking of the wrong one. But there's lots of people that you just see their workspace.
In their hands.
Julie from Julie's Boutique. I think I've seen her once.
Okay.
No.
She shows a close-up of her hands and what she's working on.
Yep. So there's ways around it. Or if you don't want to go live, you can just take tutorials and post them.
Yeah, you don't have to go live to utilize video.
I just jump right in.
We enjoy doing lives.
Yeah.
To catch up with all of our Facebook friends. And
I do 4 lives a week, 2 private, 2 public. I do have a private group. That we do some same stuff, some little, different stuff. We make embellishments in there, and
I do not multitask well, or at least not this time. Hi, Dawn. So I'm trying to moderate and chatting with a customer.
Just tell the customer come on the line.
Yeah. Steffi.
Oh. Aw, thanks, Midge. It almost feels, I almost wondered if I had 2 pieces, but because it's so thick.
Oh, yeah, that poly burlap.
The check.
For as see-through as it is, it's awfully heavy.
It is. I don't know if you can see that, but it's
thick.
It's thick. What am I making? I'm making a wreath, Dawn. Now we're making oval.
That was a very nice, Jeanette.
Here's our sign. It's fall, y'all. That sign is not in the shop. It's
even though we're in Ohio, we still say y'all.
Oh, thanks, Stacy. That's Damon's fault. Everybody says y'all, so I just picked up on it.
Just like we picked up wonky.
Wonky. I say it at work now. They're like, what kind of word is that? And I'm like, it means they're weird. Floyd moderates for me. Or if I have to work, he does my lives for me. He needs to branch out a little bit and do a different kind of bow, and he needs to do a poof.
I do the flower wreaths.
He does do the flower wreaths. I helped him do the red, white, and blue one we did. But that's his forte now, is the flower wreaths. But I think you only have one board left. No. Well, there's character boards up there.
I'm still trying to figure out how to attach one of our metal signs to the character boards.
DAP.
I'm still a little iffy on that. We'll figure.
Punch a hole and drill a hole. Sounded good.
What, bolted on there?
Yep, bolted on there.
I don't think so. Find somebody local that prints rounds decal.
There you go. Good
I would buy a printer to make the vinyl decals myself. I'm out of room. I don't have any room for any more printers. I've already got one on the floor.
He's got one down, one up.
2 up.
Oh yeah, 2 up. We have one, Carol. That's why I said that.
We have what?
A whole bunch. I think
we have
actually we have the little jewelry punch, and then we have the whole punch
industrial punch set
that will punch, because sometimes
I think up to 3/8.
Yeah, it's up to 3/8 inch. So like there's been a few people that have ordered that want it as a hanger, put ribbon in or rope or something, and I have to punch a little bit bigger hole. Don't be whining. Oh, excuse me. I could sleep in this morning and I'm up by 4-7. Of course, I had to go to physical therapy. I know, I've seen Laura like, I don't know, 3 different places today. I guess it is going to fill out in the middle. You know, and this is a wreath you could always attach more pipe cleaners or something if you wanted to. I have, I think, 3 more of those. Christy made a pretty lantern earlier today.
Rosemary from upstate New York wants to know what color the window pane is.
Well, it's hi, welcome. It's got, can you see?
It's
orange,
poly burlap check matte.
lime green, red, hot pink, light blue, and purple.
It's got a lot of colors.
Yeah, I have bought it to use it in a summer fun wreath. But of course summer's getting away from us, and then I seen my little pumpkin in here when I was picking out my mesh, and it's perfect. You're welcome, Christy. We are following each other, Laura. I think there's like 2 lives today, and then here. So now we got all our stuff in there. Before we add our rolls, I'm going to make sure nothing's leaned over on each other. Lean on me. can still see a little bit in the middle, but I'm not worried about it this time. Normally, I don't like holes in the middle. Yeah, I really like it too, Rosemary. Oh, I put them underneath my mat.
That's a funny place for it.
So, oh, it's fuchsia, turquoise, purple, orange, green, and red. The number is RP8135K5. I'm thinking I got it from Trendy Tree. But if you just put it in Google, it'll tell you everybody that carries it. You're welcome.
Atta girl, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie. You're always hiding out in the background.
Debbie's my backup moderator.
Roz usually answers a lot of questions, too. Flying a kite. Thank you, Dawn.
No, but she does do that
I do that. You know, I've done that.
It's one of the cardinal rules against wreath making is you match everything to your sign, not pick what you want and then make a sign to go with it.
So this time I'm just going to crisscross. I know. That's how he sold me on getting a sawgrass all those months ago. I think last June we bought it.
I was going to say it's been about a year.
It's been about a year. Because he tried for probably 3 months. And I'm like, no, it's too much money. No, it's too much money. And then one day I was searching for a sign, and he says, you know, if we had a sawgrass and a heat press, I could just make you whatever you want. And I'm like, sold.
We already had the heat press.
Or we already had the heat press because we were doing t-shirts. So I'm like, sold.
Now I have 2 sublimation printers. One of which I have a love-hate relationship with.
So we're going to crisscross our ribbons this time.
I went to the dark side and bought an Epson.
He did. So everybody had been searching for this Epson 15,000, which is the model number, printer. Because you can convert them to sublimation. We walk into Staples one day to look for something, and he's like, oh my God, there's a printer. I'm like, you sure? So he's like getting on his phone and Googling it, and he's like, yeah. I do that a lot, Kiernan. And you're not supposed to. And I don't teach that in my group, but...
You're supposed to choose the sign and then pick...
But this time I picked the sign and then I picked my mesh.
And just happened to have that poly burlap check mesh.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to use the navy, but then I thought... Because I do have, I have more of the denim. Did you name the Epson, Tracy?
No. What I named the Epson, I cannot say.
You probably can't say on public TV.
No, I can't. It'll get Jeanette put in Facebook jail.
Don't get me put in jail.
I don't have a love-hate relationship with you, Tracy. I just love to pick on you.
You guys pick on each other. So our ribbon tails are cut at 14 inches.
Well, it wouldn't be any fun if I picked on her and she didn't pick back. I have a lot of sign blanks, Kiernan. She'd have a long way to go before she ran out of signs.
Actually, I just got out my box of... It had fall, Halloween, and Christmas signs in it for stuff that I have bought. I don't buy anymore. Very rare where I buy a sign, unless it's just so darn cute.
So we still buy signs occasionally.
Once in a while. But I got those out today. I was trying to make room. I gotta make room for my candy canes. Bring them. Hello, Alfreda. Welcome. I always cut my twist ties off. I never curl them or anything like that. Just curl your ribbons under. Oops. Did you? Well, welcome back. I know sometimes I'll just give him a list of signs to make. He's like, who are these for? And I'm like, me, I'm going to use them at some point.
She doesn't always use them all, though.
I haven't used the camper one yet.
Or the 2 sunflower ones. I didn't actually make a camper for you.
I swiped it.
Well, no, I made an extra.
Karen says she signed up for the...
I made an extra because I was having so much trouble with them 8x8s that day.
Yeah, he has. Listen, we got targets to shoot at.
I threw a bunch of them away. Pile was getting too big.
Pile was getting too big. Well, welcome back, Kieran. So Kieran was a member of the Sign of the Month Club, and then she left because she was planning a wedding and all that.
Oh, yeah. Family comes first.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Huh. Ching, Shopify order.
Ching!
Wonder who that was.
Wonder who that was. I like the blue and the orange together. I also like the turquoise and the orange together. That's really, really popular this year. It started last year. And leopard print is still in. If anybody watched
Much to my dismay.
Parker and Mel and Damon go around to Craig Bachman, they were showing us what's next year's trend. So we have a little bit of leopard print in here, the truck and the one pumpkin. And you're going to see it in the bow here in a minute. I already made the bow. I'm dropping my ribbons.
Well, you know. Awesome.
Awesome. We have another art on the alley this October. We've had some craft shows in the area, but
Just don't work with our schedule.
don't work with our schedule, and craft shows are a lot of work.
They are.
I mean, we've only done one, the one here in town, but we were fortunate he could run home if we needed something, or run to the storage unit if we needed something. You can't do that if you go far away.
A lot of people take trailers.
Yeah.
Well, if we ever decide to do a craft show farther away,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what we'll do. We'll rent a trailer.
I keep watching for trailers on sale.
How much? What's my budget?
I found one for $1,800.
Well, there you go.
I have quite a bit left over from Christmas last year. Quite a bit. Oh, all my comments disappeared.
Sorry. That would be me.
Don't stop multitasking over there.
Well,
It's what he did. He closed out my window.
I didn't close it.
Well, it went away for me. A 7 foot? No. A 6 foot. We bought 6s, right? For the craft show? Or 5 foots?
6 foot.
Yeah, we bought 6. Well, 7.
The only issue that we would have with 7 foot ones is they would not fit up in our pop-up canopy.
So it depends on how your pop-up is. Our pop-up has it's the easy up, so it has the little frame all the way around the edges, and a 7 foot wouldn't fit up in there. So I guess yes, you can, but it kind of depends on the system, the pop-up you have. We went with 6s, and we had 2 sides of the tent with grid. By fall, we'll have 3 sides. Oh, cool, Christy. Yeah, mine is just my work schedule.
She works a lot of weekends, unfortunately.
Well, I usually have Saturday. I have 3 Saturdays off a month, but I always work nights, evenings on Fridays, so yes, you can put them horizontal and use zip ties, and then you can zip tie them together, or stand them on the outside up front of your pop-up. I put one out front and put all my bows on it. I think it took 5 2-foot wide ones to go all the way across one side of it. Five times 2 is 10. It's a 10 by 10.
Yeah, but we did have to overlap.
We did have to overlap, but I'm saying we used 5. You're welcome. I'm almost using these long ties. Or if you if you have 3, I don't know what your space is, but just like some people do with the shelving units, you can put them together like a triangle, and it makes a freestanding rack. Right in the middle of the tent. I like to clean as I go, that way it's not as bad when I get done. Yeah, there's a lot of different ideas that you can do. You can do them horizontal, you can make a little triangle. Some people will take one and put it on each corner. Like say you could get to three sides of your tent. One on each corner on the outside and put stuff. We hung signs along the one edge because it was really, really windy. And so Floyd had to end up zip tying them where they were hanging because one flew off and hit me in the head. It hurt too. So when someone wanted one, we had to cut it down, which was fine. Can we put the link to the tent? Where did I buy that? Walmart.com. But yeah, I can send you the link to it. And Debbie told me always suggestion to buy white because some craft shows will only allow you to use white. So I went ahead and bought a white one, which is good because I was getting ready to buy a blue one. And then my son has the audacity to ask me if he can borrow it to go camping. A white one at a festival. Ain't happening. And then they also make those covers, got little pockets in them. Oh, awesome, Kieran. Greg was talking about buying a camper and he's going to live in it just to let Christy have the house.
Be careful what you say, Greg. Just saying. Oh, Linda said this craft show is juried. And they require white and white tablecloths as well.
See?
Yep, you gotta be careful with that stuff.
I am going to buy some of those. My one thing that I did boo-booed was I didn't have a table cover I put like my bags and some things underneath the table, my little box of my bags to put stuff that we sold. And I always put a clear bag over the wreath when someone would buy it, so that was the only drawback. They make those, like we have them at work, they're stretchy and they go underneath the legs and they pull real taut. I'm going to get one of those if we're going to use another table again. I liked the craft show. It was a beautiful day. We did pretty well, I thought. Because I've never been to a craft show, so I don't know what really well means.
Well, and it was a short one. It was only 6 hours.
Yeah. Well, 6 hours that's a long time for a craft show.
Okay.
Some of them were like 4 hours, and I'm like, that's not worth my time to that.
Well, a lot of the craft shows that I've been looking at are 2-day events.
Yeah. No, Linda, you have to order them online. We have them at work, like that we use for hiring tables and stuff. I found them on Amazon. I don't think there's a lot you can't find on Amazon. If you go on our website, what's it under? Tools I use? Or tools? He renamed it.
No, we have an Amazon affiliate store now.
Yeah, but where do you go to it?
I'll put the link.
Oh, he's gonna put the link on there for everything that, like the tools I use and I buy off of Amazon. I have it all listed, so if someone wants to buy it, they can just click on it and buy it there. Hi, Julie. Welcome. Ribbon. So here's what we got so far. This thing's it's about 20 inches wide. It's about 28 inches long. So there, Floyd put the Amazon store, our affiliate link to.
We got links to the cable ties,
the cable
DAP.
ties, the impulse sealer, my zip tie gun, you name it. If I buy stuff on Amazon, I just click either it's a supply or a tool, and then that way you guys see what I use.
Did you cut one too many, or did you?
No, I cut one too many.
Or did you leave one out?
No, I cut one too many.
Wasted mesh. You see that, everybody?
Listen, Linda.
Name's not Linda.
Thank you, Dawn. I do have a Linda at work. And I tell her that. Listen, Linda.
We have several Lindas on here.
Yep. Oh, that's not gonna work. Some people will take an evergreen wreath base, a bigger one, and they'll squish it and make it into an oval. Put the extra mesh in the bow. I already made my bow. Or put it behind the bow. Listen, Linda. Listen, if you have not watched that little video on YouTube of the little boy going, "Listen, Linda," and he's talking to his mama. I say it all the time. So Debbie's saying, put this in my bow. He's a mess. If I talked to my mama like that,
She would have made it to be this age.
nope. Or my grandma.
I was never afraid of my mom,
I was never afraid of my mom.
But
She
my-
would pinch my arm.
but both of my grandmothers put the fear of God in me.
Grandma would hit me with a flip-flop. Or she'd make me get the willow switch. And boy, if you didn't pick out one good enough and she had to go get it, you got twice as bad. She was part Indian and it showed. Of course, back then, kids didn't backtalk all the time either. I listen to kids going through Walmart and I'm like, beat that kid's butt.
Where was I the other day? I think I was at Walmart picking up prescriptions. This woman was rushing through the store on her way to the front door with this screaming kid. About every 3 steps she took, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He's just out of control today. I'm sorry." I'm just laughing my ass. Oh, I cut. Bleep.
Listen, I don't laugh.
Kids did
When
not
kids-
act like that back in the day.
These little kids in Walmart just screaming at the top of their lungs. I was talking to another one of the supervisors the other day when this kid was like, she was shopping. She just like, it was oblivious to that kid screaming. And I'm like, I used to tell my kids, you gotta go to the bathroom, right? No. You better stop crying or else you're gonna have to go to the bathroom, because what bathroom meant, like, if we were out in public, is you're gonna get a whipping if you don't stop it. Wooden spoon?
Oh yeah.
Yep. So Debbie says to put this on. Oh, she didn't tell me where, but
She said in the bow.
I can't put it in the bow. Now, y'all, I had to redo my bow when I first started because I have that lovely directional ribbon with the pumpkins on it. And see, my pumpkins are both going the same way.
Yeah.
Floyd's like, I don't care. Gotta love kids, don't you?
I love that. That is so funny, Linda.
So we're gonna attach this. I don't know if you see it or not. Well, see, I put it on the back.
You won't be able to see it, but it'll set the bow above.
Well, you can see a little bit.
Yeah, peeking out. Oh, Debbie said she didn't know you knew.
Yeah, I seen it. On the public lives, I usually make my bow. It's the private groups that I always usually.
Much to Linda Ames, this man.
Linda Ames just needs to get over it and start making bows.
She does. So it's after 4th of July. Did she ever finish that paper?
I don't think she ever did.
Oh.
Mom would pinch me with her nails. She had nails. She'd pinch my arm. Dad got the belt.
Grandpa always got the belt.
My grandpa never spanked me.
Well, no, he never hit any of us. he just stood up and took his belt off, and everything came to a screeching halt.
No, my grandpa wasn't like that.
Nobody wanted to be the first grandchild to ever get hit by Grandpa.
He would just say, "Don't make me yell at you." Grandpa he wasn't a minister, but he taught the adult Sunday school class. And if our minister, because we shared one, it was a very rural church, if the minister got sick or snowed in at his other church, Grandpa did the sermon. He never raised his voice, was always singing, except the one time my mom made him mad. I never thought I heard my grandpa raise his voice. But he did. Where's my other side? Here it is. I broke a wooden spoon one time. I was so mad at my kids, and it was my grandma's wooden spoon, and it made me more mad. I smacked it on the counter, and I said, "Now stop!" And I broke my spoon. The kids didn't know whether to laugh or...
I would have ran. I would have straight up run away.
My biggest thing with my kids was I made them put their nose on the wall. Some people think that's cruel. I'm like, I didn't hit them. I'd have to clean my walls an awful lot. Stop. Okay. Don't make me use my mom voice. I do that at work. So I work with a bunch of... If they're not minors, they're in their very early 20s. So they're all kids to me.
That's because you old.
You older!
Yes, sir.
So the one thing I forgot is with the oval wreath, I usually do put my cable mounts a little bit more to the inside, but it'll be alright.
You might have to get creative in hiding them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Here we go. Thank you, Dawn. That was something else when I first started making wreaths. I couldn't make a bow. My first wreaths did not have bows on them.
We still have a few.
I have a couple up there. And then I wouldn't do bows on my live. I always made my bow before my live. Now I'm like, you want to make bows? Let's make bows.
Christy said this is gorgeous.
Thank you. It's just something different. Like I said, you can either, if you have a vendor's license, you can order it from Sims, or you can use a pine base. I'd say you'd probably have to get like maybe, I mean, you could do it with any of them, but to like make a definite oval, maybe like a 24-inch pine base, and then squish it.
Well, hi, Laura Jean.
Hey, I got your balls. I was going to message you after the live. Thank you. And this wreath form is like really heavy duty wire. You know, like the Dollar Tree one, sometimes they'll break their weld. There ain't no breaking this thing.
Very heavy duty.
Thank you, Alfreda. Now these I can, if I can grab it, can reach on down through. If I can't, like sometimes you have a wreath that's just so thick, I'll use a needle. And then I was going to get out pumpkins. I thought, no, I'm not going to add nothing. Kind of like the one behind me. I didn't add those on the live. I added them later. Because you get it up and you take pictures of it and you're like, It needs something. Like, I can see me...
Don't do it.
Hey. Like, I can see me adding, like, little pumpkins in here. Ooh, pumpkin down. Or these little, I don't know, I call them pod things.
Ooh, score.
Hey, get out of my pumpkin.
I didn't grab your pumpkin.
I dropped money out of my pocket. I got your balls. Lord Jean wanted balls. And he's so cute. Look how I haven't even made them. See? And the other side just this smooth. They're so cute. I have all this fabric to make all these balls in no time. And here's a sunflower one I did.
You can get your granddaughter busy.
I know, my granddaughter's helping me. Not those, but on other ones. Thank you. I'll message you later.
Yes, Debbie, cow balls.
Cow balls! So I will probably, just because it almost like, seems like too open of an area.
You have her address and everything already?
Yeah. I mean, I'll glue these, but I'll probably do that. They are time consuming.
I don't have the patience.
I showed him because, you know, this is our business, so he can learn to make them too, right?
I watched a video.
He didn't even watch me do them. He watched a video.
I'm like, nope, not for me.
Like, you're not even going to try? He said, nope. There it is. So like I said, this sign is not in my shop. It is part of the Sign of the Month Club. But there is, what are we in? There's 7 months of, what you get is you get 2 signs for $20, and one is an exclusive sign that is only available to the Sign of the Month Club members, and you can go back and buy the previous months. You can go buy more of the same one.
Oh, that's an interesting question, Linda.
Yeah. I am desperately help, or I wouldn't ask this question. Transfer patterns to fabric. Like, use a chalk pencil?
Debbie comes through with, they make a
Yeah, they do make a tracing paper. My grandma and I just used these chalk pencils. I don't even know if they still make them.
Lord Jean, I keep waiting for Jeanette to be doing that and come down and tell me, hey, I need to go to the emergency room. Just saying.
So we're just going to put some little pumpkins there in the middle. 3 of those. I think I got some white ones. I got some teal ones.
Ooh, she paints shirts too.
Huh?
Linda Hamilton paints shirts.
Oh, you paint shirts too? Cool.
Oh, that's not even funny, Laura Jean.
Jeanette
burns herself way too
I burn
much.
myself.
I really worry about her with the knife in here cutting foam balls. Oh, you're gonna make some live?
I made the balls in the private group.
Oh, you did.
I did. And I didn't cut myself. He's not gonna. That's fake wood.
It's particle board. Here, I'll knock on the hardwood floor.
Knock on the hardwood floor. My granddaughter caught herself with a potato peeler.
Tracy says use tracing paper or disappearing ink pens.
Oh yeah, they do have those little
Find
purple
in the
pens.
Notion section.
Notions. That's like where all the pens and needles and all that stuff is.
Laura Jean says, yep, they're out there, so she might as well. Absolutely. When
Yeah.
are you going to make those live? I'll have to watch that.
Are you gonna make them in the loft or your YouTube page? I can't wait to go to Crafters Convention and meet, everybody that's going. I'm not. I mean, I want to go and watch the designers design and do the making takes and all that. I just want to go meet everybody.
Oh, she said she's going to do them live Thursday. She did them in the loft months ago.
Yeah, you did.
All right. I'm going to put Laura Jean on my calendar.
Ooh, LJ, you're on his calendar. So I did a really long tail bow. I hadn't done one. Usually been doing funkies. I even got some little beads.
Laura Jean says, no, the most fun is meeting people.
Yes. I'm not putting those in there. I got leaves and curly cues sticking out everywhere. Switch cameras for me.
Tracy says, take your autograph. Look. We be taking pictures, not getting autographs.
Yeah. If you want to take your 1.5 inch and do some curly cues.
Where's the thing to switch the cameras?
What?
I'm lost. There we go.
Weirdo.
You have no idea how many windows I have open on this computer right now.
He's been over there multitasking.
Checking orders, chatting with customers.
I used to not like to do that to my ribbon, but
I can't let Jeanette go to market.
I know.
We'd have to file bankruptcy if she ever got to go to market.
I wouldn't know where to stop. I want to go to Craig Bachman in Illinois and Chicago.
No,
I'm from Illinois.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. This one's too long. So whether or not you like...
Oh, hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Laura's got to go. She's going to get ice cream.
Bye, Laura. Oh, that sounds good.
Too late.
Start running. Okay. I'll fiddle with it later.
Lily's in Chicago, too.
Oh, are you in Chicago? I'm originally from Illinois, but about 3 hours south. My uncle lives outside Chicago. I think my sign's tilted too much. Or that I just didn't have it up right. Oh, there we go. Oh, Craft Tex. Thank you. Craft Tex and TDR and... I want to do it all.
Want to do all the things?
I want to do all of it. I would die in Craft X.
Probably would. She'd stroke out.
I was watching Melly Mel and Parker and David and all them go to market. Oh, no doubt. Mortgage the house. Oh, I didn't curl this one. I might trim some of these off after I get it hung up. I always don't trim too much until you get it hung up, take some pictures, because that's the telltale sign of what you need to manipulate and move around, is after you take the pictures and you see it, on your phone or your computer. But I'll fiddle with that bow forever. So, I will.
All night.
All night. So, thanks for coming and hanging out. It was fun. Don't forget about the Sign of the Month Club is still open. And the Backroom Glitter Gang It's a paid group, it's a private group, and we do all kinds of fun things in there. And they have access to discounts and stuff that I order.
Good night,
So,
Georgine.
toodles! Thank you, LJ. Alright, guys. Have what's today? Monday. So, I'll see the Glitter Girls tomorrow night for your makeup from Saturday at 7:30. And then I'll see everybody on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great night. Night all.